Getting started here. Okay, 1 second. Well, good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. My name is Eileen Tesch. I am going to be your host for this evening and honored to share a little bit about this incredible company. RELIV International. RELIV International now is coming up on its 32nd year. It's a food science company, and I was a former attorney. I didn't know much about food science. You don't need to. All you need to know is that you have a company that is trusted, integrity, the only epigenetic nutrition company in the U.S., and now we've brought on a partner in the CBD market that has the same values and integrity that RELIV has. And we are located in St. Louis, Missouri, outside of St. Louis, exactly, Chesterfield, Missouri. People ask all the time, and it is part of our job or our mission to help people and educate them as to why RELIV is different from anything else out there on the market. And first of all, bioavailability, which simply means it can be absorbed very quickly. It doesn't sit in your stomach like most vitamins. I had a gentleman over here. He got started with the products. He had been taking $600 worth of pills a day. He had very debilitating arthritis. He got started on the RELIV within a couple weeks, got great results. But when the septic company came to pump out a septic tank, and when they lifted the lid and stirred the solids, all these white pills were floating. And that was an aha moment for me and for him, that we do not break down our vitamins, our pills, and RELIV goes into the body at the cellular level within minutes. Synergy. Synergy means that all the ingredients work together to create a greater result. And we'll talk about the basic nutrition, but it's optimal nutrition. It's not, I said to one woman, she said, you know, I have a thyroid issue. They said I need iodine. And I said, well, it's in the product. And she said, well, let me see how much. And I said, it doesn't matter so much about quantity as it does quality. And that's what RELIV prides itself on. It's backed by science. These are two of the scientists that have helped to create RELIV as a legacy company. On the left is Dr. Alfredo Galvez, who discovered the lunasin peptide at UC Davis, and on the right is Dr. Carl Hastings, and he was awarded recognized as one of the top 10 chief scientific officers in the United States out of 5,000 chief scientific officers. And they keep us on the cutting edge of the wellness industry and the pioneers in nutritional epigenetics. I'm not going to go into great detail about epigenetics, but it is a whole new field of wellness that they're discovering that we can, in effect, turn on the bad genes and turn on the good genes and turn off the bad genes. It's a whole field of genetic expression. And the clinical studies out there, there's thousands to look at. University of Illinois just found that the lunasin had the same, was able to help with pain, reduce pain just as effectively as ibuprofen without all the side effects. And there's many other studies as well. So this is our core nutrition. 99% of the people start on the core nutrition because it helps, it goes throughout the body. It helps to balance the body. I always use the analogy, you know, our bodies, by the time, you know, we get into even, depending on how much you beat up your bodies, but if you're just in a daily American lifestyle, we're stressed out, we're burned out, we're like a car that we got a flat tire, the transmission is running tough, it's a dirty engine, and when you put the core nutrition in, it cleans everything up, gets everything balanced, and the body will start running better, and you'll start healing, and that's the key. So then now on the left, is the whey protein and the classic, and now has the soy, and above that is the children's formula. The functional formulas. So first, the digestive health. They said you got to clean the body. And this fiber store, Dr. Hastings said if he was on a deserted island and he could only take one product, he would take the fiber store. Not only does it have 10 grams of soluble and insoluble fiber, but 25 digestive enzymes for the gut. We got to clean the gut. Arthifect, double patented product, amazing. My husband avoided knee replacement surgery, and he can't live without the Arthifect. And now that collagen is really in the news these days, collagen is in the Arthifect as well. Cardio Essential, amazing product for heart health. Glucofect for blood sugar issues, the Lunarich that we just talked about, but the capsules are 200 times the potency. At the bottom on the left is the Reverse Age, one of the most scientifically developed anti-aging products. Provantage, not only for performance, but for muscle recovery and strength. Soy Essentials for women's issues. Energize, hydration. When it was created, it was rated best hydration drink in Runner's World magazine, and 24K for energy and focus. The Fit3 program, Dr. Hastings said this is some of his best work. He had been involved in the weight loss industry for many years. It's a great program. You get community support, meal planning, and fabulous nutritional products that help you lose weight and keep it off. And here's a little bit of our RLV line. Just know that when we went to tour the plant in Texas, that Steve Mead, who is the CEO, explained to us the problem with hemp is that it is so porous. It absorbs, if you lay it on a piece of carpeting, it will grow, but it will absorb all the fibers and contaminants and toxins in that carpet, and that's why purity is so crucial. And with the RLV line, you get certificate of analysis as to its purity. Hemp balm, you're going to hear a little bit about that shortly, as I've asked a few people to share, but there's nothing else on the market like it, and 1,000 milligrams of the cannabinoids. And this is one of the newest and most exciting products. It's the RLV hemp with melatonin. And again, many people out there are taking melatonin. When we were at our last conference, Dr. Galvez was speaking about the 3 biggest problems in our world today that are destroying families and destroying lives is number 1, pain, number 2, depression, and number 3, lack of sleep. And most people are taking 10 milligrams of the melatonin. There's only 3 in here, and people are sleeping like never before. And if you don't know anything about CBD, go to our website. It will talk about the benefits, why CBD is emerging now in the wellness industry, especially to help people with anxiety, pain, seizures. And this product was just launched on Friday, What the World Needs Now. They've been working on this for the last 2 years, and you talk about a company with vision. Who would have ever imagined we would be here at this time? But now they've launched this product for immune support, and many of the medical professionals have looked at the ingredients and have gone and investigated and done more research on PubMed and other medical publications, and are in awe of what is in this product and the research behind it. So it is available now, and you can get more information, obviously, from the website. We're just waiting for our order to come. And this is the heart of RELIV. The RELIV Calogris Foundation, it was created in honor of Dr. Theodore Calogris, who is there on the right hand at the bottom right. He formulated our first the flagship product on which the company started, and that's the Classic. And just know that the Classic, I mean, he put together 500 different formulations, but there are 70 ingredients in the Classic, everything that the body needs to heal. And when he gave Bob and Sandy Montgomery, when he gave them the patent to start this company, he didn't want any money. He just said, don't forget the children. So with this foundation and with the support of the distributors, we feed over 40,000 children daily. You know, it's just an honor to represent this company. We are also we've been recognized by the Vatican with St. Pope John Paul. There's double doors at the Vatican with RELIV on it because of our humanitarian efforts. This young man wrote in from Haiti, was in serious pain from skin issues. Obviously, malnutrition causes this, but anytime there's an imbalance in the body. He was started on the kids' nutrition, Dr. Mano, who heads up one of the feeding stations, and he was a recipient when he was a little boy of the RELIV Calogris Foundation, went on to become a doctor and went back to his country to help the others. And just to see in 2 weeks the difference in the skin and just the whole, his quality of life. And this is Rosemary from the Philippines. As you can see, there's you know, she is malnourished, and through the program, she's blossoming and thriving, and it's just such a blessing, again, to be part of this foundation and making a difference in the world. So I would just like to take a minute now and have a few of my friends and people that have just blessed so many others to come on and just take a minute and share a little bit about the results that they have seen with RELIV and about and if they've decided to get involved in the business, what results and how they have there's a little bit about their success. So Jessica Rice from Michigan, would you be so kind?
Hi, yes, thanks for having me. I absolutely love RELIV. I started with actually the kids' nutrition because my kids were getting sick, and I just saw a huge result in them not getting sick and a great result with my son's academics, just like he's just reading so well and doing so well. And then I decided to take the now for myself and had so much more energy, slept great, felt amazing, and I didn't get sick. I had great results with the Fit3 challenge, and I was able to lose 10 pounds and 12 inches and just gain a lot more confidence. Also, sorry, there's like a lot of feedback. Is it okay?
Yes, I apologize.
Okay. It's okay. I just want to make sure it's okay. Okay, so yeah, I just had such amazing results with the Fit3. I decided to do the business because I could thought of so many other people I could help, and I just wanted to be able to share this with so many people. It gave me so much hope. So I was able to build my business. I'm a single mom, and I've been able to replace my income, my regular job, and I'm just working my way just to double that every month. I'm just been so blessed and so happy to be able to share this with others and be able to work around my kids and have the schedule I've always wanted, and to like just really have that hope that gives me to make my dreams come true, make other dreams come true, and help other people with their health. So I'll never stop taking RELIV. I love it so much.
Thank you so much, Jessica. And we'll go to Andrew Moore, also in Michigan. Thank you, Andy.
Hi, I'm Andy Moore. It's a pleasure to be on the call tonight and share with all of you. I started RELIV about 5 to 6 years ago. I had been experiencing severe back pain, and originally my mother-in-law introduced me to RELIV, and I just had said no, wasn't interested, and finally I became desperate. I was looking at surgery, back surgery, and one weekend I couldn't move, couldn't even get out of bed, and got involved in RELIV and just has not, or got involved in taking the products and have not looked back since. I've been taking the core nutrition, and then the Arth Effect is my go-to. I just could not live without these products. Even if I skip a day, I feel it in my body, and so I've been taking it ever since. The product, and then the business. My wife has really spearheaded the business. About 2 years ago, got involved. She was able to quit her job, and we've been averaging about 1,000 to 1,500 a month right now. Our highest month has been 4,300. We earned the trip to Maui within 8 months into the business last year. So we've experienced great results with this product. We will not be looking back. This is a great product, and it's been a pleasure to share with all of you.
Thank you so much, Andy. Thank you. And now we'll go to Chicago. Cindy Luntz, if you would be so kind to come on and share a little bit about your journey.
Hi, Eileen. Can you hear me?
Hi.
Can you hear me, Eileen?
Yes, please.
Okay, great. It's a pleasure to share. Thank you for having me. I have been a jazzercise instructor for over 36 years. I personal train, and I've recently become, in the last few years, full-time caregiver for my mom and my brother. I've always been a healthy, active, and physically fit person, and love to be around people. Even my health issues have not been overwhelming. I've had a little bit of mild carpal tunnel. In the summer, I usually would be plagued with cold sores, and once or twice a year, I'd get swollen glands, which caused me to be on a Z-Pack. In the last few years, I've developed a little knee pain due to a Baker cyst in the back of my knee and a small tear. Well, I've been on the products about 2.5 years, and I can honestly say that I have seen such positive results from all these issues. My energy is at its highest peak, and then when they came out with the RLV products, I noticed that my sleep quality improved, my focus was better, and I was a little bit more calmer, most people say. But my saving grace is the balm. I just absolutely love that. It is wonderful on my joints and knees from all my physical workouts and in my intense marathon trainings. We have 4 generations in our family on these products, and after seeing all the positive results, I decided to go master affiliate so I could get the best price on these products. I love helping people, and I love talking to people. So sharing the health stories and the financial aspects that the company offers really was a no-brainer for me. And believe me, when I say I work this very, very part-time, last year during the Hawaii promotion, I earned a bonus in November of over $1,000. And in July, I was second in the nation, earned over $7,000. The trip to Hawaii, probably all in said, was over $20,000. And every month I continue to earn income from RELIV, and I'm working again towards that Hawaii trip this year. And of course I couldn't do this without the help of the organization in RELIV and our upline. I have a deep passion to work with people and to help them in their wellness journey. And I'm truly grateful and blessed. And at a time with this virus right now where people are not working, exercise business is nil to none because we can't be together. But during this past month, I have still earned a solid income. So I am grateful and blessed, and I appreciate the opportunity to share my story tonight.
Oh, thank you so much. Great job, Cindy. Thank you. And now we'll go to the next Cindy in Arizona. Cindy Distad, if you could come on and share a little bit, please.
Yes. Thank you, Eileen. Can you hear me? Oh, very good. Well, I started taking the core products about 2 years ago. I really wasn't expecting a lot because I was already taking tons of vitamins. But one of my very best friends introduced this to me, and so I said, sure. Well, after about a month, I realized that I was feeling so much more energetic that I didn't realize how tired I had been. So I stopped taking my vitamins, and I just totally went with the RELIV products. I was soon actually running circles around the 20-somethings that I was working with, and being about 65 at the time. That was awesome. I was also, my husband was so impressed that he started taking the shakes and the core products. And after about 4 to 6 months, I personally started finding that I no longer had a chronic pain. About 10 years before, I had neck surgery on 4 vertebrae, and my neurosurgeon said, we've done as much as we can, and you are going to have the rest of this pain for the rest of your life. And so I've had acupuncture and pain meds, and I had to do that all the time, and it still really wasn't taking everything away. So after 4 to 6 months, all of a sudden I realized, oh my gosh, I no longer have any pain. To me, that was a miracle. I never expected it, never, ever. I had given up hope on that. My husband also, he started having more energy, which was really important because he has Parkinson's disease. And he was stronger, better balanced. And to top it all off, he lost 70 pounds in the last year. He hasn't weighed this weight since he was in college. And then also about 4 months after, about the same time I started feeling better with the pain, I was invited to a conference in Concord, California. I hadn't really considered working the business because I was working at the time. However, I knew we were going to be moving in about 4 months. So I went to the conference, even though it was going to be expensive because I was working commission. I was completely blown away. The people had so much energy. They were so passionate about what they were doing. And the thing that really was the selling point to me was the integrity of every single person that I met. And I thought, I've got to be a part of this. I want to have something of meaningful contribution. And so I said, I've got to do it. So I went master affiliate, and I love it. One last thing is we recently have been taking the RLV Hemp plus melatonin. Fabulous, especially with all the stress these times. I am relaxed when I go to sleep. I fall asleep quickly. I have a good sound sleep without having any feeling of medication, and I wake up refreshed. I love these products. I love the business, and I'm so glad to be a part of it. I will never leave. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So, there's many people on this webinar, and many people, obviously, that are looking now for income, or, don't know what the future is going to hold. And so I'm just going to go briefly over the compensation plan. If you're looking to make some extra money, I'll touch on that. If you're looking to get your products at a better price, we'll also cover that. So wherever you're at, again, I'll just go over it briefly, and then you can get together with the person that invited you, or you reach out to one of us, and we'll get your questions answered. So again, we are celebrating 32 years. In 32 years, never had a RELIV's never had a recall. Somebody asked me today, well, are there any negative effects of RELIV? And I said, you know what? I'm a lawyer. I don't believe anything anyone says. So I did my due diligence. My husband's a doctor, a veterinarian. We were we looked at everything with a very skeptical eye and very discerning. And you know what? In 14 years, we will say we're still very honored to represent this company. So you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. RELIV takes care of all your business, the marketing, get the products, your customers, distributors receive their products on time, in perfect condition. So 5 ways to make money with RELIV, or 5 ways to save money, and I'll just touch on them briefly. Real simple, retail profit. We have thousands of customers out there. Most people like to save money, but there are people that like to buy at retail, and that's great because there's a 30-day money-back, 100% money-back guarantee. So on the retail profit, by registering with the company, there's a promotion now to help people get started, $20 to set up your membership, your account with RELIV, and that immediately allows you to purchase your products at 20%, but you can start earning money by referring other people. I just referred 3 people to the company. When I got started, I was a very busy attorney, didn't think I had time to do anything else. They got started, and the company sent me a check for $1,000. But it was when my clients and friends thanked me. That's when it really touched my heart. A wholesale profit, buying in bulk. People love to buy in bulk, save money, and RELIV gives you the option of deciding what profit level you would like to purchase your products, or what discount level you want to purchase your products at. There's no requirement to buy products. There's no quotas. Once you reach a certain level, you stay there. You renew your membership every year. Once you get to the master affiliate level, there are a few qualifications, and we can talk more about that. But the master affiliate level opens you up to all 5 forms of income. That's why there's some qualifications for that. But again, on the business, you get a 1-year, 100% buyback guarantee. One of the reasons that people look at this industry is because of overrides, or what we call residual incomes, which simply means that accounts that you have set up, you've taken care of, you've built, they will continue to pay month after month, year after year. And remember, we're talking about food here. So people need it, it gets used up, and they are looking to repurchase it again. There's people that have been on these products 20, 25, 30 years and longer. So the overrides or residual income, we can go through that later. We can go through that in more detail. Cash bonuses and trips. I didn't get into this business for the money or the trips. I was a very busy attorney practicing 25 years. But one trip we went on, the first trip we went on, first of all, being able to earn that trip was gratifying in itself, because this was so foreign to us. But going on that trip and being with these leaders and around the RELIV executives, it really impacted us to a point that my husband and I resigned from the law firm, and he sold his hospital shortly after, and we started doing this full time. So there's 2 ways to get started. Again, become a customer. You can sign up right on the website, on the mobile app. There's no charge to become a customer. And now the preferred customer, where you can save 10%, they've waived the $10 fee, or distributor. And as I mentioned, there is a promotion right now for that the membership fee has been reduced to $20. We want to help everybody, and either with their health or their finances. And then there's these are 2 options, 2 of the most popular options. The Quick Start, that puts you at the 25% savings or profit level. So the company, to qualify, you order $500 worth of products, you will receive immediately your 25% discount, free shipping on the first order, and so your total savings is about $150. Great place to start. You don't want to stay there too long because the master affiliate level, not only does it, do you receive $5,000 in products, you order $5,000 in products, any combination, and immediately you will save the 35%, and then you will get promoted to the 40%, and you'll stay at that level. You know, everything, when you build here, it's willable and saleable like any traditional business. You get all the tax write-offs, and it's definitely, and as we mentioned, all the bonuses, and then you'll be purchasing your products at the 40%. So what people need most, what everyone's looking for. And again, just wrapping it up, my husband and I have been working with RELIV for 14 years. I was a very stressed out, burned out attorney. My husband, it was a veterinarian. He had just built a new hospital at the time. Never in a million years could we imagine our life now. Just grateful for RELIV. We were able to make the career change. And it wasn't about the money and the trips, but it was because of the people, as when a few people mentioned. It is the people that come to RELIV and want to make a difference and want to bless others. And we're building an army of leaders that is going to change the world and make a difference, especially in our country, and especially now is the time. So good night, everybody, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Okay, good night.
Great job. Very good.
Yes, thank
Okay.
you, Eileen.
Thank you. I'm not too good at this, but we got through it.
Thank you, Eileen. You did great.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for sharing. Okay.
Thanks, Eileen. You did great. Make sure to stop
Thank
the
you,
recording.
Roger. Okay, good night, everyone. Okay.